just days before the 40-round MLB draft. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one.
Play ball, 3.
So striding in, Ramon Garlobo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
West prospects, the right fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Garlobo.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. At the plate, Lyle Lundy, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Lyle.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Stewart. 2 gone. Stepping in, Napoleon Conforti. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Ah. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Overton is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's baseball. Leading off the inning,
now,
David Wolf, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, David.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Line towards center field. Stewart patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in now, Miguel Calzado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. In now, James Riddle. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Andrews giving chase, but this will land untouched. Calzado, base runner at first with 1 out. And another foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up now, Emil Gallegos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
I feel for him, you know. He wants to show the scouts here at the showcase that he has the stuff to be a factor in the bigs, but he's getting knocked around here, giving up that bomb to bookend this nightmare. He's thrown some decent pitches, but I'm sure the scouts will pass on him based on this performance alone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zimmer has a play. 2 gone. Into the box, John Britt.
Batting none.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
John.
A high fastball is in there. Britt is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So striding forward now, Ramon Garlobo. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The right fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Stepping into the box, Lyle Lundy. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Garlobo leads off second with nobody out. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there,
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Napoleon Conforti. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Striding in once again, David Wolf. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the creek.
And now this is bobbled in left. Throw into third, and he is in there. Now in the box, Miguel Calzado. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Down the first baseline.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2.
Straight up.
Popped up. Lindstrom in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. High in the air out to center field. Stewart is there.
Hit me.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
4-4.
In to score, the runner from third. Stepping up to the plate, James Riddle. He singled his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Riddle.
A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Your attention,
Bruno
please.
Dorta
Now
gets the call from the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
11-9 is how this one ends. The West led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. Morris McLeod, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire.
Stepping into the box, Andy Mason. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
East prospects, the right fielder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Overton ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out. Striding into the box, Chad Arnett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chad.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So coming to the plate, Ivan Aguero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aguero.
No balls and one strike. Line toward the alley in left center. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Second inning upcoming here in Florida. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shinji Kondo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Popped him up.
Kondo.
And there's out number one. Next will be the designated hitter, Len Trejo. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Andrews is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Frederick Orozco.
The
first pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. McClellan scoops it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Willard Koenig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Willard Koenig.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The next 0-2.
That's up.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready now, Rick Espinoza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. At the plate, Scott Harp. Here comes the first pitch.
The third baseman.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. McClellan charging this one. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Your attention,
Bruno
please.
Dorta takes
Now
the mound as he's been. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Central took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. With the 12th pick, the Minnesota Twins select the starting pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is. Now at the plate, Robert McCain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Mobile, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
McCain.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
From the stretch,
the right fielder. 1-0.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a flare out to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Into the box, Oswaldo Lopez. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Strike taken up in the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in, kept the front shoulder in, played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Leading off the inning, Bobby Murray, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Prince Walls is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Joe Rowan. 0-1 the count.
Rowan.
Murray, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
2-2-2.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Cut hold, no runner.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Stepping in now, Robert McKean, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Andres Valentine. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Valentine is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Digging in, Oswaldo Lopez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Oswaldo Lopez.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2.
Up.
Now that's popped up. Cousins over to his left. Striding forward now is the DH, Eloy Novoa. He singled his last time up.
Novoa.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in to try it again, Steve Hernandez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvin Boggs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Blanco gloves it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now batting, Bobby Murray. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. A high fastball is in there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Prince Wall.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
To short. Erasmus takes it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Rowan. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Robert McCain. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Robert McCain.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ball 1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Andres Valentine.
Right fielder, Andres Valentine.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
That's up.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. O'Connell has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Striding in, Oswaldo Lopez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Lopez.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cave on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see it hit. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
10 runs, 15 hits.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of the
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.